Welcome to another segment of What the Heck is Going On? I am your host, Jeff LaFrance. This is a news brief. Well, here's what I say, and here's why I say it. We have all seen the public parade of the humiliation of CEOs, the vilifying of the free market system by liberal politicians, pointing their fingers at Republicans saying, see what happens when Republicans are left in charge. Well, personally, I am insulted by this Punch and Judy puppet show to know how people like Barny Fanny, Chris Dodd, Harry Reid, and Nancy Pelosi can point their fingers at others while claiming they had nothing to do with this mess, demanding others should be punished, fired, taxed to death, when they themselves sat on the finance, the banking committee, and oversight committees. They personally voted against the very regulation and laws that would have saved us from all of this. And one of the 200 people working under Barny Fanny and Chris Dodd, whose only job was to oversee Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, including Barny Fanny's boyfriend, who only 6 months before the collapse reported that Fannie and Freddie were well-run, prosperous, and liquid. Didn't Barney's boyfriend tell him over candlelit dinners or while basking in the glow how bad things really were while making campaign donation to Barney's re-election? I want to know why these people still have their jobs. How dare they tell us to tighten our belts while they are bankrupting and looting this country and spend our children's future recklessly. They are throwing trillions of our tax dollars at a mess they made without any oversight or accountability. To bail out companies they knew were failing due to their own incompetence, without accepting any responsibility. Yet they want you to be mad at AIG, not them. So they create a new puppet show and a new villain each week. And how can they suggest that we should be carbon taxed to modify our behavior while Nancy Pelosi commutes to work on a 757 Superjet liner at approximately $21,000 per hour instead of a Greyhound bus? We are expected to modify our behavior while our politicians jet all over the world in the name of doing the people's business. Well, I say the people's business is here at home cleaning up the mess that they had a big part in creating. And I think that they should have to go without pay and bonuses till this mess is cleaned up. Personally, I am outraged, and you should be too. Of all of the incompetent people are up for re-election, are you going to vote for these carpetbaggers, rogues, and thieves again? On the world scene today, Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin sent a warning to the Obama administration about adopting any further socialist programs, saying Russian history proves it is a recipe for failure. He said, any fourth-grade history student knows socialism has failed in every country at every time in history. He went on to say President Obama and his fellow Democrats are either idiots or they are deliberately trying to destroy their own economy. The Germans have also expressed their concerns over the Democrats' rush to socialism, saying, didn't you learn anything from our failures?